Hello, lovelies. I'm Kim, your guide with Adventures in Tarot. This reading will bring you to a new level of awareness on a current relationship. My intention today is for us to traverse the jungle that is our emotions and come out with new knowledge to aid us in our intimate relationships. I've shuffled the cards and given them Reiki, infused with our intention. In addition to today's reading, you'll receive Reiki throughout the entire video. Just say I accept and it will begin to flow to you. Today's spread is one of my go-tos. Usually it uses 10 cards, but I like to include more for added insights. Joining us at the top of the reading, we have truth, devotion, and acceptance. Let's get started, shall we? Even though I shuffled the cards, I still like to give them a quick shuffle, see what cards jump out for me. The first card represents your partner. The second card is their positive attributes or characteristics. Three. The third card, or rather pile now, represents your partner's flaws. How many are going to pop out for this one? This one. Next, number 4, their inner thoughts about you. This one decided to fall on the floor. Let's do the first 5. Number 5 is your inner thoughts about them. I've got 7 decks here today. I'm going to add some more as we go. So adding to the cards that represent your partner, I've got the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the card of happiness and joy, completion. I mean, look at the family dancing and staring up at the rainbow. They're having a great time. So your partner must be in a good place right now, or going to a good place. In addition to the 10 of Cups, you've got the card of new vision. Like I said, they're in a good place or they're headed to a new place. They're in a transition, moving forward, onwards and upwards. That's their focus. Let's see what their positive characteristics are. What does Spirit have to say? The Page of Swords. This one has his head in the clouds. The 9 of Swords. It's the card of nightmare, sorrow, and stress. The last card came in reversed, the 2 of Swords. This one is about choice, maybe refusal to make a choice. So how are these relating to positive attributes? Let's get some more cards and figure it out. Illumination. And sweetness. So they're sweet, but they've, like I said, they've got their head in the clouds. They're avoiding something. Maybe a past trauma. Maybe something that just happened. With this card of choices and the refusal to make a choice, what are they avoiding? Are they avoiding this nightmare? Reliving the nightmare? Like I said, they're sweet, but they need to shed some light on this issue. A new vision. Well, Spirit took a turn. So maybe it's not necessarily a positive characteristic, but something you needed to know, needed to confirm. I don't think they're hiding it. I think you know. It's sitting right in front of the truth. We know the truth. You know the truth. This just confirms it. Card 3, their flaws. The Three of Wands. Usually that's about travel, looking forward. But you know, maybe they're looking backwards. He's got his hand up on the wand, the rod. It's planted there. He's not in the self-imposed prison like on the Eight of Swords. But he has put a pretty stable triangle of wands around him as he looks out at the water. But he's up high on the mountain, on the shore. If water represents your emotions, their emotions, perhaps they're disconnected from them. Not really in touch, not feeling them, not sharing them, perhaps. Let's draw another card. See where this is coming from. Please explain, elaborate on a partner's flaws. Pisces, the mystic. Imaginative, cooperative, healing, empathetic, mystical, adoring, magical, allowing, dreamy, ephemeral, agnostic, spiritual, emotional, escapist, impractical, oceanic, self-pitying, illogical. I feel like that goes along with it. I keep getting drawn back to the Page of Swords. The dreaminess, the escapist, self-pitying, definitely. Still sweet, still moving towards a new vision, perhaps a new version of themselves. Let's move on. 4, their inner thoughts about you. The King of Pentacles. What's going on with the King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles. They view you as someone who's strong and confident. Maybe something that they tend to portray themselves as, or wish they were, but they view you as strong and confident, something that we all wish we were more of. Powerful. Maybe you influence them and others. Maybe that's a little scary for them. Maybe they're intimidated or maybe even jealous a little bit about your strengths, about what people perceive you as, or rather, what they think people perceive you as. Let's draw some more cards. The 6 of Fire. Success, recognition, self-esteem. Well, I think that complements the King very well. Confidence, self-esteem, definitely. The King has it put together. The King knows what he wants, knows how to get it. Versus the Page. It's just starting out and maybe is a little confused, unsure. But that's not how they see you. They admire you. There's something within you that they admire, and that maybe is a little intimidating. Maybe that's the reason why they hold off on something. If I show you all my cards, then maybe you won't want to play and you'll walk away. The last one on the table, your inner thoughts about them. You have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is someone who's intuitive, in touch with the universe. She's balanced. She's aware. The High Priestess is about perception, the shadow. Perhaps there is something between the two of you. You both know it's there. And you're both a little reluctant to talk about it. Let's draw another card. These are some of my favorite cards. Well, one of my favorite decks. And they're just jumping. It's the BuzzFeed Oracle. Okay, what can complement clarify the High Priestess, how your partner views you. Let's see what we got. Fun shaped nuggets. This one is a card of like childlike fun, childhood. Even though you may be an adult, you're still in touch with what makes you fun. That little bit of little kid in us that still likes to play. Thunder. Thunder is a warning. There's a storm approaching when we hear thunder. What about you makes them cautious, makes them run and hide? Let's find out. The chameleon. The chameleon is the one of adapting to their environment. How do you fit in with the crowd? Is it a good way? Is it an unhealthy way? It coming right after the thunder, you might want to think about the ways that you're perceived, the way that you are viewed. Are you being perceived in the way that you want to be portrayed? Does that make sense? While everyone says that we shouldn't care about what other people think of us, it does matter. Now, it's not make or break, but if people like you, if people view you in a positive way, you know, that's a better place to be than being miserable and alone. But you can't forfeit yourself. You can't not be yourself. But just watch out how you say things. There's a way to express your feelings. One way will hurt other people's feelings. And it doesn't have to be like that. Another way, an easier way, maybe not easy for you, but easy for the person receiving the message. Kinder, softer, gentler. Let's pull one more card. Harmony. So, how can you find that balance within yourself that they see within you? All right. I'm going to take these cards off and I'll be right back. And we'll get the second half of your reading. All right. We're going to use a different deck as a base this time. We've already seen them, just different than the other base deck. First, the relationship strengths. Ooh, the wheel, or the wheel of fortune. Luck, progress, change. Next, relationship weaknesses. Justice, fairness, the law, karma. And I want to note that in this deck, justice and strength are switched. 8 is justice and 11 is strength. Not sure why they decided to do that, but maybe that is a special note to you. Maybe that means something to you. Number 8 is your potential for a healthy relationship. That one flew out. Transformation. Look at all of these major arcana cards you're getting. Transformation is another name for the Tower. Realization, life change, liberation. That's some heavy stuff. Number 9, potential roadblocks for the healthy relationship. Oh my. The Queen of Earth, or Queen of Pentacles, gracious, practical, capable. And number 10 is the final analysis, or the outcome. The 8 of Earth. Education, focus, details. All right, relationship strengths, the Wheel. Perhaps you, through life's up and downs, because the wheel's always turning, you both roll with the punches, as they say. As you progress, as you change, you grow. You grow together. I want to see what other information we can get about the Wheel, about your relationship strengths. You have anxiety. Definitely need to pull another one. Anxiety to me would be the downside of the Wheel. Oh wow, and peace. Yeah, they're two opposites. Anxiety is just like it says. Stress. It's when you're at your worst. And then there's peace. When you're at peace, you're at one, you're in the flow. You guys can navigate those two extremes, and what's in between, that's what you're good at. That's what this is saying. Let's pull a affirmation card and see where it leads us. You are not a problem that needs to be solved. I enjoy life's journey without trying to figure it all out. life's journey, the ups and downs, the wheel. It's a story of you. And you don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to know where you're going to end up. You just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. You can have goals. Everyone can have goals, things that you want to work towards. And a timeline, of course. But sometimes the universe changes that timeline for you. And in the moment it feels awful. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It's just different than what you thought, what you saw. And then later you find out it was alright. You're at peace with what the world, the universe has done for you. And that is something that you both share. So when your relationship is tense, you're strong together. When your relationship is easy, well, it's easy to be strong together when it's easy. It's just part of life's journey. What does the back say? You are not a problem that needs to be solved. Your relationship is not a problem that needs to be solved. There may be something hiding in the depths, but you can get through it together. The next card is relationship weaknesses. The Justice card. Fairness, the law, karma. Are you not fair with each other? Let's pull some more cards and find out. Let's go to the BuzzFeed deck. Please elaborate on the Justice card. You got an animal card. The Bison. The Bison. He's logical, sensible, pragmatic. Let's get another one. Oh, that was way too many that fell. Caverns. The caverns are very deep, dark, mysterious. I'm seeing something here. With the Bison being the logical, the caverns being deep and dark, I think it's just echoing what we said earlier about not talking to each other about something, avoiding a subject, head in the clouds, or hiding in the cavern. You know, there's something that you're trying to be very logical about. But it's way more than just logic. The next card we got is Fun Cereals. Fun Cereal is about being sweet, which you are, delightful, and generous. You get a big helping, heaping helping of sweet cereal. But what is there? What is there in the cavern? What's beneath the surface? Let's get one more card, but from a different deck. See what area this cavern leads to. Wow. Please excuse this card. They got wet a long time ago. The fourth house. Roots. Family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. So you're showing the world your shell, but the inner world needs some help, some focus, some light. Your shadow, your relationship shadow is following you. As you walk through the cave, it's echoing. What is it echoing back to you? Where are you going in the cave? Number 8, your potential for a healthy relationship. Transformation, or the Tower. This one says something's got to change. In order for you to have a healthy relationship, something has to change. And it's a big change. There's something big between you two that's blocking you from reaching your potential, your highest potential. Things may be good, but they could be great. What is it? Let's find out. What kind of transformation? Oh. Didn't this come up in the last one? Beyond Illusion? No. That was New Vision. That kind of looks... There was New Vision. Beyond Illusion. That's the card number 20. In traditional tarot decks, that's the Judgment card. If you can hear my dog, he's snoring. Let's pull another one. Moving beyond the illusions. Oh. Schizophrenia. Losing oneself. Shattering. going beyond the illusion into reality, dealing with what needs to be dealt with, and moving on from there. The next card I just noticed is potential roadblocks. The Queen of Earth, that card says gracious, practical, and capable. Practical. We got that back with the Bison. I feel like this one's saying the Queen. In order to avoid roadblocks, you must have grace, compassion, forgiveness, not too practical, or that you're eliminating your feelings or disregarding them. Capable. Capable to let's find out what goes along with that. To use my beat up old deck. Cancer, the doula. Feeling, sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, and family oriented. So, don't be so practical or logical. Get in those feelings. Nostalgic. Look behind us. See how we got here. Deal with those demons. The shadow that's hiding in the cave. I noticed defensive is on this card. Perhaps it's saying you need to let down your guard. Be open with that person, with your partner. Be honest. Let them have a space, a safe space to be open and honest with you. Come together and have the conversation that you've been putting off. Let's get one more card. An affirmation card. Some potential roadblocks. What more do we need to know about this? I release all attachments to the expected outcome. To an expected outcome. There is no need to force anything. Everything happens in perfect timing. So we'll leave that side up. Everything happens in perfect timing. You didn't talk about it before now because you weren't ready. Now the time has come. Things have been set in motion. Things have turned. The wheel has turned. Now it's time to get together and work it out. Last card, the outcome, final analysis. Eight of Earth. Education, focus, details. She's very studious and, well, focused on her work. She's done a lot of work. Look at the pentacles behind her. And she's on her 8th pentacle. Those pentacles represent your past relationships, your past formative moments. You know, like your core memories from inside out. You've carved them with they're intricate, they're detailed, they're beautiful, they're the past parts of you. She's not really noticing them though. She's focused on the now, on what she's creating now, which is good. But she's got to turn around, look. Maybe get inspired by her past. Know what she needs to talk about. Talking points. And then move forward with her new creation. One that'll be better than the ones in the past, healthier. Let's pull some more cards. What else do we need to know about this outcome, this final analysis on the relationship? Abundance. That's a nice card to get. Do the work, you get the reward, the payout. Oh, that just jumped right out. I love who I am, and I love where I am on my journey. It does not matter whether they like you. I love who I am, and I love where I am on my journey. Gotta meet yourself where you are. Be honest. Does not matter whether they like you. Whether they like you. I don't think that's talking about your partner. I think it's talking about the they that's out there. Society. What matters is what's between you two. And you love who you are and where you are on your journey together. On another one. Oh, 2 more came out. I'm grateful for all my experiences. I let go and embrace all that is to come. Everyone is not intended to travel with you through every phase of your journey. Most relationships are seasonal. That is a specific message. I attract people who speak words that align with their actions. You should not overlook someone's patterns because you see their potential. Another specific. These are separate. They go together, but it's separate from the rest of the reading. Somebody needed to hear that. For that pile, let's pull another tarot card. What do they need to know? That subgroup. The 6 of Pentacles. Someone's not being fair balanced, generous. You think you're giving more than you need to, than you should. And you know, just depleting you. And they're taking it all. The Ace of Swords, and it was reversed. What does the Ace of Swords say to us? The swords are mental. I went to a book for this, and I know why now. You deserve respect. Recognize their value and don't settle for less than you deserve. Clarity, focus, initiative. Am I letting other people take advantage of me? Oh, that was the upright. The reversed is, your partner made a move that offended you. This action gives you a pause about the future of your relationship. Consider talking to a pastor or relationship counselor for perspective. Reaching out to someone, a non-biased friend, a therapist, someone in your church or other community group that you trust that will have your highest intentions in mind. If there's no one, or you're not comfortable talking to anybody, go inside, find a guide, talk to them, meditate, do a guided meditation, find the answers you're looking for. They're there. And even if you don't get them in the meditation, you might get a sign and a song and a movie on a bumper sticker. They're everywhere. The universe talks to us constantly. We just kind of drown them out because we think it's everyday life, you know, the license plates, the billboards, the commercials, what's going on in the TV show. There's a message in there. We just have to be open enough to receive the messages. So for the other group, the main group, let's pull one more card to wrap things up. Queen of Swords. More logic. So the only way to deal with your partner is with clarity, intelligence, and integrity. Clarity, intelligence, and integrity. Be clear about what you need to say, what you want, what you deserve. Be intelligent. You do need to use a bit of logic. Have integrity. Be truthful. Be kind. Be honest. That's the same as truthful. I think we'll leave that here. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. If you found value in today's reading, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments below what resonated with you. Did you have an aha moment? Do you know exactly what I was talking about? Are you part of the subgroup? Let me know. I want to know these things. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Peace.